I started chasing tornadoes because of an event that happened 12 years before I was born. It was considered at the time one of the worst weather related school death tolls in our country. In 1967, I wasn't born yet, but on the fateful day of April 21st of that year, things were put into motion that over a decade later would cement into my life the importance of chasing tornadoes. During the afternoon, right as school had let out and buses were loading kids at the Belvedere High School, a large and violent tornado struck. What would ultimately be recorded as an F4, the tornado killed 24 people, including 13 children, at the high school. When I was a kid, I started to become fascinated with storms. Noticing this, my mother brought out an old album. That album was filled with newspaper clippings from that disastrous day. It told of the story of how the tornado developed and hit the high school head on. Over 500 people were injured that day. My father, who at the time was a firefighter, helped to transport people from Belvedere to the hospitals in Rockford, 20 miles away, using his own vehicle. He told me the stories of the things that he did and the people that he helped save that day, and what that day was like. Her keeping that album and my father doing what he did to help that day cemented in my mind that I wanted to chase tornadoes to help understand why they happened and to help bring awareness so an event like that would never happen again. Then I saw a documentary on storm chasers like Dr. Howard Bluestein and Chuck Doswell. I learned about Project Vortex and what it was trying to accomplish, and understanding how tornadoes formed at the lowest levels. I started reading and learning about meteorology and forecasting as a child. I discovered Skywarn and ham radio. So, in 1996, I got my ham radio license and joined the local Skywarn and ARES, or Amateur Radio Emergency Services team. I was an active storm spotter for many years until I moved away from the area in 2015. Last year, in August, I had the chance to chase tornadoes, and the day ended up being a very eventful day with me witnessing 4 tornadoes. And again, I'm chasing now because of that day for 2 main reasons. I want to help provide early warning when severe weather is happening. I want to help be the eyes for the National Weather Service when their radar doesn't tell the entire story. I also want to help document both what did happen by submitting reports to the National Weather Service, but also to document the events with my camera. I'm a photographer and I love the beauty of severe weather, but I also hope that one day some of my images might be able to be used to understand how a storm formed a little bit better. That's my simple story. That's the basics of what helped me to decide that I wanted to chase storms. Sure, I love the beauty and I'm fascinated by how fickle they are, but most importantly, I just want to help provide early warning so people don't lose their lives like they did in 1967 and many other events since then. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more chasing or other adventures, be sure to subscribe to my channel. This year's going to be amazing, and I can't wait to share it with you.